Hey guys, it's Alchemic here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over a couple of tips and tricks on how to improve your KD in Warzone. I know there are times you guys might feel I could have won a gunfight here and there. However, instead of regretting what happened, use that as motivation to always try to improve your gameplay. So without further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1. Before I go into any Warzone Battle Royale match, I practice my gunfight skills in a custom match against bots in Modern Warfare. Now I know a lot of you only have Warzone, so another way to practice would be on Rebirth Island. Because it is such a small map, you encounter numerous enemies one after the other. This forces you to keep you on your toes and be ready for the next gunfight. A lot of the times I have made the mistake of thirsting a player when I know his teammates are still close by. This has gotten me downed or even outright killed when I should have been ready for the next enemy. Also, you want to improve your centering. If you guys have ever watched JGod and his spectating videos, he always talks about the player's centering, and this is when you move your crosshairs towards areas you think enemies are going to come out of. This is one area I know I need to improve a lot myself. However, it is good practice to center your crosshairs in corners, top of buildings, and power positions to always give you that slight edge. Tip number 2. Improve your movement. A lot of players in Warzone, including myself, tend to be very static in a gunfight. If you have a clear shot and you miss, that gives your opponent time to react and shoot back. If you are static and they're strafing while shooting you, they just might be able to turn around that gunfight and win. Even when you're sniping, it is good to move around and get a better angle to confuse your opponent. Learning movement in Warzone gives you a competitive advantage because it is much harder to hit a moving target compared to someone who is just standing there. Learning things like slide canceling, bunny hopping, and even sometimes drop shotting will always give you the upper hand in a one-on-one gunfight. Tip number 3. Be aware of your surroundings. Cover is going to be your best ally in Warzone. All of the top players know how to utilize head glitching with cover or even mounting to lock on their target much easier. Not only that, they know when to rotate early in the zone to gatekeep enemies that rotate late. It is always in your best interest to keep a close eye on your minimap to know when the gas is coming and never rotate towards an open field where you will most likely get shot down by the enemy. Tip number 4. Try to use meta weapons. Now I know with Season 3, almost everything is viable, especially with the most recent nerf to the AMAX. However, using something like the Kilo at range compared to the Krig will win that matchup almost every time. Using a comparison tool like True Game Data will help you find the best time to kills on each weapon. Also, find a loadout that you feel best suits your playstyle. For example, if you're not comfortable sniping, then you might want to go with an AR as a primary and SMG as a secondary. I find there are times newer players like to run their favorite YouTuber's loadout, however you might realize you're not the best with that gun. It doesn't hurt to try new things, however try them in the right setting like plunder or custom matches. And my last tip for you guys is to always use your utility to your advantage. There are so many gunfights I lose when I forget to use my tactical grenades, and this could be a determining factor of whether you win a gunfight or not. For example, when pushing a house or building, a good tactic would be to throw a stun in the area, especially if you don't know if someone is there. When you receive a hit marker, this will notify you that an enemy is camping the building, and this is one of the best ways to beat those ghosted players that you can't see in your heartbeat. Even throwing a Semtex on a down player to prevent them from self-reviving has helped me and my teammates a ton, which changes the favor for us winning those matchups. All in all, I hope you guys enjoyed my tips and tricks on ways to improve your KD in Warzone. Please comment down below what you want my next video to be about. Once again, I want to make sure while I improve in Warzone, you guys are right behind me, if not with me. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, and for more content down the road, go ahead and click subscribe. Until next time.